this is Splash of Gas with Dave Weichert, a NASCAR podcast. As mentioned in the first episode this week, had such a blast out in Connecticut at Lime Rock Park for the truck and ARCA race. In that episode, we featured our pit road interviews with Corey Heim and Jordan Taylor. Wasn't able to put all of our interviews in that episode. Here is Lime Rock Garage Chats featuring our interviews with Alex Labbé, Tanner Gray, Chandler Smith, Grant Enfinger, Jake Garcia, Andrés Pérez de Lara, Corey Heim, and Jordan Taylor. Enjoy! As always, we're sponsored by Magical Travel with Dave, aka Disney Dave Weichert, my father. He will be able to help you with all your Disney and Universal vacation needs. He can be reached at DisneyDaveW@Verizon.net. If you're going to be in Cranford for the Firecracker 4-miler and the Magical Travel Fun Run, please check out Dave's booth in Nomahegan Park. Please make sure you follow all the Splash of Gas social medias for midweek and on-track updates. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube are all Splash of Gas with Dave Weichert. Now for our first interview, driver Alex Labbé. Alex has been known to be a road course ringer, mainly in the Xfinity Series, finishing in Mexico City 15th. This would be his first time in a truck. Here's what he had to say. David Weichert with Splash of Gas podcast here with Alex Labbé, running in the Truck Series. How are you feeling after practice yesterday?
I feel pretty good. I mean, we made a lot of change on the truck, and our pace stayed the same even if the tire wore. So I feel like we're heading the right direction. It's my first time in a truck, first time with the Rion brothers. So it's a good time. I'm really looking forward to today. I feel like we're going to be pretty competitive out there.
Gotcha. You ran 15th in Mexico in the Xfinity car, a little bit more downforce in the trucks. Yep. How did that feel yesterday, first time being in that?
Yeah, a little bit lower power. The side, you can feel like there's high-speed corners. I feel like the side force is what I feel a little bit more. Whenever the truck yaws out, you can feel the hair that's keeping you straight. A little bit more than an Xfinity car, but other than that, it's just trying to go as fast as possible with a race car. So.
Gotcha. Any expectations for the race and goals?
I'll be there at the end. I feel like we're open for top 15. I mean, that's always my goals on road courses, and I feel like I said, I think we got a pretty solid truck, and if we keep our nose clean, we'll be there at the end, and that's realistic for us.
Awesome. Best of luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Alex. Very neat to hear Alex break down the differences of the truck and the Xfinity car on the road course. Now, our next driver interview is someone that we talked to and had on the show in Pocono. He finished second there, and that is Tanner Gray. Here's what Tanner had to say. David Weichert here with Tanner Gray. I know you're trying to get the win last week, as you were saying, in Pocono. What did that second place mean to walk away with there last Friday?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was nice to have a good run, but like I've been saying, obviously with the position we're in, we needed to win, and we're going to try to refocus and do what we can to try to sneak one out here the next 4 races. Obviously, the way practice went for us here yesterday, I don't think we're necessarily in contention to win based off speed. But with these road course races, they get crazy, so you never know. So just got to keep ourselves, in the game all day and make sure that we're giving ourselves an opportunity to be there at the end. But just proud of everybody from Tricon Garage. Obviously we want to be in a different points scenario, so that's a little bit frustrating. But all in all, just having fun and trying to put some weekends together to try to at least build on last weekend, and really just focused on trying to get a win.
Gotcha. Awesome. Anything you learned from the track from the practice yesterday?
This is my first time here, so it was a lot of learning for me. Yesterday was the first time I'd ever seen the place outside of sim, but it's got a lot of character, a lot more technical than what I thought it might be. It's short, so if you're off a little bit, it shows up within your lap. So I feel like this short section right here is a lot more technical, and then once you get in the back, it's just really high speed and about making sure you're positioning yourself to carry speed off the corner. But definitely have some work to do from where we were at yesterday. Wasn't pleased with our speed anyway, but we made a lot of changes overnight, so hopefully we're better.
10-4. Appreciate the honesty. Best of luck today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Now to winner from North Wilkesboro, Chandler Smith.
David Weichert here at Chandler Smith. Getting ready to qualify in Lime Rock. Last time we were talking to Daytona. Lots happened since then. You got the win in North Wilkesboro. How are you feeling with the road course? How was practice yesterday?
Practice wasn't bad. I felt like for the most part our number 38 Long John Silver's Ford F-150 was solid. We were really good through all the low-speed stuff, struggled through all the high-speed stuff, and that's where we were losing all of our lap time, and it was a pretty good chunk of it. So don't have SMT this weekend, so can't really piece apart every single corner, but just from the driver's seat, that's kind of where I feel like we're losing a lot of lap time. So went to work on it overnight, and hopefully we'll have a solid day here.
Gotcha. You had a top 10 last Friday in Pocono. Any momentum? I know it's a lot different from Triangle to a road course, though.
Yeah, of course. Pocono was such a day for us. Just struggled most of the day. Ran probably about, honestly, anywhere from 7th to 10th all day. Just didn't qualify great and drove up to 10th, I think, pretty quick from 15th or 16th, wherever I started, and just kind of maintained there. Couldn't really go anywhere after so many laps. Where I was kind of same deal for today. I was better through everybody in front of me through 1 and 2, but I was really bad through 3, so they would just kill me in 3 and drive away on the straightaway. So it was kind of a washboard game, or a wash every single time. So, for sure. But excited to see how our road course program here is at Front Row Motorsports. Excited to be here at Lime Rock. I mean, we're expecting 20,000 fans today. That's a pretty big deal. So thank you to all the fans, and hopefully we can put on a good show for them.
Sounds great. Best of luck. Thank you.
Now driver of the 9 Chevy, Grant Enfinger.
Weichert here with Grant Enfinger. This is the first time trucks are coming to Lime Rock. You were 5th in practice yesterday. How are you feeling? What did you learn from practice?
I feel okay. Track is narrow like we knew coming here. I'd say for our number 9 Champion Power Equipment Chevy had a little bit more grip than I was anticipating. The track surface seems a little bit more forgiving than I was anticipating, but still a lot of guys dropping wheels off and stuff like that. So it's going to be tough to pass, but it's a fun track to drive. So I feel like the track or the race has been very well supported by the community here, and hopefully we can put on a good show.
Definitely a lot of fans here. Any goals for the race today?
We want to qualify front and stay towards the front all day. I think there's going to be some strategy plays, so I think that's optimistic to think you would stay up front all day, because there can be some strategy played here, and I see that coming into play. And honestly, I saw a lot of tire wear yesterday, so I feel like a lot of guys were falling off quite a bit on into a run. But you couple that with it's difficult to pass, I don't know what to expect there. So, we'll see what we do our best here in qualifying, and hopefully we can start up front and stay there.
Sounds great. Thank you again. Best of luck.
Thanks.
Next, Jordan Taylor, who is driving the number 7 truck for Spire Motorsports.
Jordan Taylor here at David Weichert. You were 1st in practice yesterday. What did you learn from the truck and the track?
It was my first time in a truck, so every lap was kind of important to see what things are about. Obviously, I know the track, but learning every lap. I think qualifying is going to be super important today. It's going to be a tough track to pass on, so hopefully we can start up front and stay out of the trouble, and have a good shot to battle for the win.
Gotcha. Anything you learned about the tire wear yesterday?
I think tire deg will be a big part of it for everybody. Front and rear, probably primarily rear tire deg. So stages are pretty long, 35 laps. So I think the name of the game will be save your stuff early and hopefully have a good tire at the end of the run.
Sounds great. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Now our conversation with current Truck Series point leader and eventual winner at Lime Rock, Corey Heim.
David Weichert here with Corey Heim at Lime Rock, just about to qualify. You're 4th in practice yesterday. It's the first time the trucks have been here. How are you feeling? What did you learn from the track?
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I've never been here until this weekend, so just kind of learning and adapting. I feel like our sim model back at TRD and Toyota was really close, so felt pretty comfortable from the get-go. Just settling in and made some minor adjustments to the truck yesterday, but pretty confident in my Safe Light Tundra TRD Pro to be able to set down a good lap. I think it's going to be super important with no real pit stops and whatnot to get track position. So qualifying is going to be big, and it's important to lay down a good lap. But I'm confident we can do it.
Gotcha. Fortunately, had that tire go down last weekend in Pocono. What'd you learn from the tire wear in the practice? Sounds like that's going to be big today.
Yeah, it was more than we thought it was going to be, especially rear tire wear and just overall drive issues. It was going away a lot faster than we anticipated. So certainly something to look out for. I don't think we can do much to adjust for it, but hopefully we can just kind of control the race from the lead and manage that tire wear.
Gotcha. Best of luck today. Thank you.
Thanks, Corey.
Great to have the chance to talk to Corey. Really cool to pick his mind. Now, driver of the 13 for Thor Sport, Jake Garcia.
Thanks. David Weichert here with Jake Garcia here at Lime Rock for the trucks. First time trucks have ever been here.
You were 7th in Michigan and 17th in practice yesterday. How's the truck feeling?
Yeah, I'm excited for the race today. I think it'll be important to just keep the fenders on it, and it's usually how it goes at these road course races. You stay on the racetrack and don't tear your truck up, and you can finish about 10 spots better than where you qualify usually. So, I'm excited for the race. I think we've got a pretty good truck. I think we left some on the table in qualifying, but we'll see. It's a really long race. 100 laps of road course is a long time, so time for people to make mistakes, time to work our way through the field, and hopefully we can be there at the end of the race and have a shot to run up front and compete for a win.
Gotcha. Seems like a tire wear was being experienced in practice yesterday. How did you feel with that?
Yeah, definitely there was some fall off. About a second and a half of fall off, I would say. That'll be a factor for sure in the race today. Guys standing on old tires, strategy stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out, especially since we don't have our pit crews here with us this weekend. So pretty much only going to be able to pit under caution unless you have a flat. It'll change the strategy in the game up a little bit, but I'm excited to see how it goes.
Gotcha. Any goals or expectations besides winning?
That's about it. We do our best to get as close to winning as possible and just do everything we can to put ourselves in position. I don't consider myself a road racer. This is my 4th road course race in my life on anything. I'm excited for it. I think I've improved a lot since my first road course race, and have some skill now, and I've gotten a little bit more used to turning right.
Gotcha. Appreciate the honesty, and best of luck.
Final driver we interviewed in Lime Rock is driver of the 77 Chevy for Spire Motorsports, Andrés Pérez de Lara. Here's what Andrés had to say.
Weichert Splash Gas podcast here with Andrés Pérez de Lara. You qualified in the top 10. How are you feeling today, man?
Yeah, really good. I feel like it's going to be a good day for us. We qualified 10th, but first in Group 1, so the track definitely got better. And, I wish we could have been in that second group, but still, it was a really good qualifying effort, and I think the whole weekend as a whole has been good. So, yeah, feeling good for the race.
How do you feel with the tire wear experience in the practice yesterday?
Oh, there will be some for sure, and more than anything, just going to be track position, hard to pass, and don't make any mistakes. That's going to be the key for the race, and feeling really good, like I said, and we'll see what we can do. Just smart race and be there at the end.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And that wraps up all of our exclusive interviews from Lime Rock. Hope everyone has enjoyed those. Be on the lookout for another episode recapping Atlanta for Xfinity and Cup Series. Till next time, splash of gas out.